Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Lynch. As you can tell, I am wearing my Read Across America hat. You know why? Because it's Read Across America week. But guess what I'm going to do a little differently this year? I'm going to wear this hat. I want to do a shout out to Mili. Mili was the inspiration behind the Lunch with Lynch Foundation because 14 years ago, I read a book called It's Okay to Be Different during Read Across America. And when I was done, Mili said, "Hey, Mr. Lynch, will you come back tomorrow and read us another book?" And that's how the Lunch with Lynch Foundation started 14 years ago. Mili is a senior at Wildwood High School, and she's going to be graduating this year. So I'm so proud of her and all of her classmates. Mrs. Millard sent me this book and said, "Mr. Lynch, you got to read this book. It is called Kindness Gets a Thumbs Up." And I do thumbs up for kindness. How great is this? And this book is by a woman. Her name is Brenda Lee. And when you open up the book, in the very beginning, the very first page starts off with some great kindness. And it says, "This book is dedicated to my son, Kobe. Special thanks to my husband, my mom, my dad, and my sister." How cool is that? That she would be kind to think of all of those people to thank in her book. So, Mrs. Lee, I think you're pretty cool. And I haven't even opened this book. I've never read it. I'm about to look at it. And anyone that inspires kindness is a friend of mine. So, Mrs. Lee, I hope you like the way I read the book to the kids in South Jersey. Here we go. It was a cloudy Monday morning. Dot walked to school bright and early. He didn't want to be late for class. Along came Mr. Sloth, looking a bit sad. In fact, his emotion was showing a thumbs down. He was not feeling good. So there's Dot. And there's Mr. Sloth. Yep, he looks a little sad. He kind of looked like my grandpa. Dot was taught to be kind to others, even strangers. So he smiled, waved, and greeted Mr. Sloth. "Good morning." Mr. Sloth was surprised to receive such a warm greeting. Instantly, his emotions changed from a thumbs down to a thumbs up. So he smiled and waved back. This is kindness. How about that? Don't you think that's kind? It is. It's so easy to be kind. It's just there's so many simple things. You can just say, "Hello, hope you're having a great day." And it'll make someone smile and be happy. I dare you to do that. Just someone you don't even know, go, "Hello, hope you're having a nice day." And then your mom will be so surprised, like, "Do you know them?" And you go, "No, Mom, I'm just being kind." And she'll go, "Ah, way to go, son or daughter." Okay. Wow. It's so much fun being kind. Dot continued his walk to school. He saw Mr. Hippo, the mailman, who was not having a good morning. He had just dropped all of his mail. His emotions were showing a definite thumbs down. Oh no! And look, all of his mail dropped. Holy cow. That's probably the worst thing that can happen to a mailman is dropping your mail or getting a letter that doesn't have a stamp on it. Remembering to be kind, Dot picked up the mail one by one. So look at him. He was helping, picking up all the mail. I like Dot so far. Seems to be pretty cool guy. With Dot's help, the mail was gathered in no time. Mr. Hippo was super happy. His emotions changed from a thumbs down to a thumbs up, feeling good again. He thanked Dot with a huge smile. This is kindness. "Thank you. You're so kind." Now, how kind was it of the mailman to do that? Hey, you know what you ought to do? You ought to leave, go to the store, get some candy, get like some Lifesavers or gummy bears, and put it in your mailbox and write a little note to your letter carrier and say, "Hey, have a nice day." That would be real. That would be kind, right? Soon, Dot arrived at school with a big smile. He felt great knowing that he helped people on his way. He was not even late. He was right on time. You should always be on time. My mama always used to say to me, "Johnny, little Johnny, if you say you're going to be at someone's house at 8 o'clock, will you be at their house at 8 o'clock? Because they might be holding supper for you." So always be on time. Chapter 2. Just like any other day, Dot sat down in the same classroom, in the same seat, behind the same kid, just like any other day. The classroom was noisy. All the kids were chatting, giggling, throwing stuff all around, and just acting silly. Listen, that's some silly looking people, especially That guy right there. He reminds me of Mr. Lynch when Mr. Lynch was in school. Except for one kid. She was different. She was not chatty. She wasn't giggling, not throwing stuff around, and wasn't even acting silly. She was quiet. Very, very quiet. She was a new classmate. Oh my goodness gracious. I know a lot of you out there had gone to a school for the very first time. Remember how scary that must have been? In fact, she looked worried, nervous, anxious, scared, and sad, all at the same time. Look at all the thumbs down. She was not feeling good. Mr. Lynch is giggling because, look at her. See how sad she is, right? And all the thumbs down. But look at all the other kids. He cracks me up. I wonder what his name is. I'm going to call him Little Johnny. Hey, Little Johnny. Dot remembered the importance of being kind. At recess, when everyone went outside to play, he stayed behind to chat with his new classmate. Hi, my name is Dot. What's your name? Barney, she said in a very, very soft voice. She must have been so sad. That is so cool that Dot is being kind. Hey, do you want to play together? Dot asked politely. Okay, said Bonnie. Good job, Dot. I'm proud of Dot. Come on, I'll show you the playground, Dot exclaimed. Bonnie followed along, not sure what to expect. Look at all those thumbs down. I bet he's going to make her do some thumbs up for kindness. Soon the fun began. Dot showed Bonnie the swings, the seesaw, the monkey bars, the merry-go-round, and the slide. And when she was going down the slide, bloop, look what happens. Thumbs up. They played hopscotch too. Bonnie was an expert at hopping. Hop, 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 hop. She looks very hoppy. Very hoppy. Okay. They also ate lunch together. Bloop. She got another thumbs up. How cool is that? Look at that sandwich. That looks delicious. When Bonnie was carrying a lot of books, guess what? Dot held the door open for her. What a gentleman. That is very gentlemanly. When Bonnie forgot to bring her pencil crayons to art class, Dot let her borrow his very favorite pencil crayons. How cool is that? Now that is a friend. That is a very good friend. Dot said nice things about her drawings, about her drawings. He said, I like your drawings. I like her drawing too. Look at that. There's a sun and a tree, and maybe that's a lake. I don't know. I bet Mrs. Lee will tell us what it is. By the end of the day, all of Bonnie's nervous feelings were gone. Dot's kindness made her feel a lot better. Thumbs up all the way. Kind of like on your mom and dad's Facebook, where they go, bloop, thumbs up. I'm having a good day. The school bell rang, and it was time to go home. Bonnie was very thankful. Thank you so much, Dot. You played with me, ate lunch with me, held the door for me, let me borrow your favorite pens and pencils, and said nice things about my drawings. The kind things you did made my first day at school a lot better. How good do you think Dot must have felt? Because he said, you're welcome, Bonnie. Being kind to others makes me feel good too. The best part about kindness is sharing it. And when you share something, it makes you feel good, doesn't it? Bonnie, then, chapter 3. Bonnie walked home with a big old smile on her face. The first day at school wasn't so bad at all. Bloop, 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 bloop. Look at all those thumbs up. Then Miss Bonnie saw Mrs. Monkey drop her bananas. Bananas? Yep, she dropped her bananas. She knew the importance of being kind, so she picked up the bananas and returned them to Mrs. Monkey. Excuse me, you dropped your bananas. Why, thank you. You are so kind. Look how nice. Those bananas look delicious. Mrs. Monkey was relieved that her bananas were back in her basket. Otherwise, she would not have been able to bake her kids' favorite banana bread. Mr. Lynch loves banana bread, but I like it when they put nuts in them. I like banana nut bread. I wonder if Mrs. Monkey would make me some banana nut bread. While she was thinking about her delicious banana bread, Mrs. Monkey saw someone drop his pencil crayons, just like how she had dropped her bananas. Pencil crayons. I wonder if I know anyone that has pencil crayons. She knew the importance of being kind, so she ran over and picked up all the pencil crayons. Must be this kid right here. Who do I know that had pencil crayons? Excuse me, you dropped your pencil crayons. It was Dot. Dot dropped his favorite pencil crayons. Oh my gosh, look at that. Today, Dot carried out a random act of kindness. He helped others and never expected anything in return or any reward. But because he kept giving kindness, he also received kindness at the end. Just like Mr. Lynch says, the power of community by paying it forward can change the world with one random act of kindness. This is so awesome. Mrs. Lee, we love your book. It's so much, it's almost like I called you up and said, hey, would you write a book about thumbs up for kindness? Because everything you said in this book is what we teach our children here in the Wildwoods in Cape May County. We teach them to be good students, to be good leaders in their community, to always be kind and to help others. And that's exactly what your book is. I bet your son, Kobe, is going to grow up and be one of the kindest kids in the world. So everybody, I want to wish you a very, very happy Read Across America. Keep on being kind. Keep on doing the right thing. Be kind to your teachers. Be kind to your parents. You can be kind to anybody that you want to be kind to, because that's what being kind is all about. Being kind. Thumbs up for kindness. Peace, everybody.